everybody, I am Sean.
And I'm Amber.
And we are the couple that grills together. And today we're going to be doing a review on the Blackstone 22-inch Adventure with hood and stand.
So Sean, why did we get a Blackstone?
My wife wanted to spend money. So about a year and a half ago, when we started our weight loss journey with grilling and smoking our food, because it's one of the healthiest ways to prepare your food, a friend that we call Tennessee started bugging us about why we didn't have a Blackstone. At that time, I did not even know what a Blackstone was. Hadn't heard of it, hadn't seen one. So he pointed it out to us, told us to go look it up. We looked it up, and it was a griddle. We thought, what's the big deal? Until we started looking into what everybody does here. So we do all of our smoking on our RT700 from RecTech. We had a little bullseye that we did all of our searing on. And one of the reasons why we ended up with the Blackstone is because how great we heard from everybody that it did on searing. And so of course with all the Instagram and YouTube videos out there, we got to watch and see how it did, and we loved it. The question was, which one to get? There were so many of them. Now, as you can see, our backyard is not that big. It is very long, but it's not very wide. And the Bull Ferdinand takes up a lot of room. So we knew we couldn't go big with the Blackstone right now. So we pulled it up and started looking at the different sizes and what we might want, and we thought the 22-inch was a perfect size for us. It's big enough to do everything we need to do at once in a meal, as you've seen from the breakfast videos. If you've seen any of them on Instagram, we can do our whole breakfast all at once. And we love doing our searing on the Blackstone, finishing off our pork chops, our steak. And one of the best things that was a hidden surprise for us that we didn't realize how much we were going to enjoy on the Blackstone is our veggies. We normally air fry our veggies and either smoke or mill and then finish it off on bullseye when we had it. But now we actually do a lot of our veggies right on the Blackstone. Now a big difference that we do probably from a lot of other people is we don't use oil. We still use just the pan cooking spray, the grilling pan cooking spray. We do not use regular oil on it. It does wonderful, and the veggies turn out great. It helps crisp up the veggies by spraying them with the pan.
One thing that I really love about this Blackstone is how we are able to get all of our veggies done at one time. I love using the air fryer, but the biggest drawback to the one that we have is the fact that we have to do our veggies in batches because it makes such a small amount. And we like cooking stuff that's been sliced, either sliced okra, sliced squash, zucchini, stuff like that. So it would take multiple batches to get our veggies done. This Blackstone gets it done all in one shot. Now, yes, I am still in the market for a nice big air fryer that we could get everything done at one time, because obviously there's certain ways of cooking veggies that I can do in the air fryer that I can't really do on the Blackstone. But we are really enjoying how we've been able to cook the veggies, the squash, the zucchini, even the Brussels sprouts we've been doing. I love the Blackstone for veggies.
Yes, it does a wonderful job with the veggies, and it also, in a thing that we also didn't expect, is it makes cleanup a lot easier doing them on the Blackstone versus doing them in the air fryer.
And I know Sean appreciates that, because one secret about us is that Sean is the cleaner of the house. And I am very blessed to have a husband that wants to clean up after we have our dinner and have our breakfast. So he's the one that's always in the kitchen cleaning up after we cook. And he has really enjoyed how easy cleanup has been with the Blackstone.
Yes, I have. We've had it for how long now?
little over a month.
Little over a month. We use it every night, and we still have only used half a bottle on the propane so far. Doesn't use much propane at all.
Well, and on our days off, we use it for dinner and for breakfast.
That's right. Cook the breakfast.
Sean, what are 3 things that you really love about having this Blackstone?
3 things I really love about having this Blackstone. Well, the first one I'll say is, even though when I was at Walmart, of course, I saw the 36-inch, I believe it was, with the 3 fryers in it. Huge. I'd have to cook food invite people over left and right to use up all that space. But this 22-inch is plenty of room. Like I said, I can, in the morning when I'm doing breakfast, I can do all 4 eggs, have the veggies on here, everything all at the same time, and finish it up right at the same time. So we're getting a nice hot breakfast all together. That's probably the first thing I enjoy. The second thing would be the searing. The searing is wonderful with the steaks and pork chops. It sears it just like you want it. Then probably the third thing, and the nicest thing, again, like I said, it was a surprise, is the cleanup. It's obviously real easy to clean this thing, and you're not making a mess in the house with the air fryer or anything in there.
Sean, what are your 2 favorite things that you enjoy cooking on your Blackstone the most?
So probably my 2 favorite things, and they're both going to be the breakfast. I love doing the omelets on here. Of course, that's a work in progress because doing them on the Blackstone is not the same as doing them in a round pan that shapes it for you right off the bat. But I do love doing the omelets on here, and then I also love doing that regular egg sunny side up on here. It turns out great. Those are definitely my 2 favorite things to do on here.
So Sean, how easy was this to put together?
Well, one of the great things about the 22-inch Adventure that I like, you got the hood. The one we got at Walmart came with the hood and the stand. So I definitely recommend having one with the hood because it helps with a lot of the food you're cooking. But the stand is real easy. The legs just retract in and out, and it folds up. So you can easily put that away, and then you got the 2 sections of the Blackstone, the bottom part with the burners, and then the top part with the hood and the griddle itself. And it took no time. It's the easiest grill or griddle or anything for the backyard I've ever put together. It took no time at all, probably 20 minutes. And that was just because of trying to get it out of the box itself, and it was ready to go.
So this is definitely something that is, as the name says, adventure ready. You could easily take this on weekend getaways.
It is. It comes already with the long line to hook up to an actual propane tank, but it also comes with the little adapters so you can hook up a small bottle of propane to it and just have it on the picnic table or something and use it that way. But this is it was very easy. It's got a little drip pan in the back to catch all the grease and stuff that comes out of there. But it was very easy to put together. Love the rubber handle there because of course it does get hot. That rubber handle definitely helps. But very easy to put together.
So Sean, anybody that follows us on Instagram sees us talk about Little Ricky whenever we're using the griddle. So why don't you explain that?
So, like we talked about before, we name everything. We got, I keep pointing over here, but the bull, Ferdinand, is sitting over here. We have our freezer, which we've talked about before. We've named it Elsa. Little Ricky. Little man right here. We named Little Ricky. Anybody has seen I Love Lucy, you all know that the little child they had on there they called Little Ricky. And that's where we got the name from because we love watching the old shows. In fact, we don't even have cable. We watch, we have an HD antenna and we watch a bunch of old shows on MeTV and Antenna TV. And we love the I Love Lucy show, and that's where we came up with the name Little Ricky.
We love our little Ricky.
We do. I can't believe I waited as long as we did to get it. Tennessee was right. We would love it. He told us that, and we do.
So we have plans for little Ricky in the morning. What's that going to be?
Yes, we do. So we have a griddle, and we have yet to make pancakes on it. So in the morning, we're going to do blueberry pancakes with pecans. We'll let you know how that turns out. But yeah, we have not actually done any pancakes yet. We've done plenty of eggs, plenty of cereal on it, but tomorrow will be our first pancake breakfast on Little Ricky.
So Sean will be making the pancakes because, as he has let y'all know in the previous video, although I can cook a lot of things, for some reason I cannot cook a pancake at all. Maybe the Blackstone would make it easier, but we're not even going to give me a chance. Sean's going to be making those pancakes.
Yes, I have no idea why she cannot make a pancake. It's beyond me. When I see all the things she cooks over the years, how she can't make something as simple as a pancake is beyond me. So we'll have to, first time she tries to do it on Little Ricky, we'll have to videotape it for you guys so y'all can see it. But if you have a Blackstone, you obviously are enjoying it, which is good. If you don't have a Blackstone, I definitely highly recommend it. Like I said, it can sear wonderful, and then you can make all your breakfast on it, do your veggies on it. Even though we're still looking for a good air fryer, until we find a bigger and good air fryer, we have a Little Ricky to do our veggies. And the best thing about it, because it's one thing that Amber's always had to use, take a lot of time doing with the air fryer because we don't have enough room in there, is homemade potato chips. Which all we do is slice it up, and then we spray a little Pam on there. But on the griddle, even the 22-inch, we have plenty of room to do them all. We put it down, spray it with Pam, lay out the chips, spray the top with Pam. We'll let them sit for a little bit, then we'll flip them, and just move them to the side, put our pork or steak or whatever we're having with it on there and sear it up, and take it all off together.
It's amazing. They come out so good. It takes no time at all. And it's a lot better than having to do several batches in the air fryer.
Yes, it is. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when our next video comes out, and please hit the subscribe button. We're gonna get Little Ricky cleaned up for in the morning because we're gonna have those blueberry pancakes with pecans on top that I'm gonna make for Amber, because everything's better together.